Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Okay, last batch. I'm not going to be doing any more for a while. It's still warm. That was half a bucket of ash sifted, I don't know man, how many times, 3 or 4 times. Also, as I was boiling it, I removed as much of the charcoal that I could from it, and I just tested it, and it came up 12 pH without a drama. The outside vessel's still a bit warm. It's a bit hard to tell what colour it is because it's deceptive, but it comes up purple. So strong purple colour is 12 pH. That's a purple colour, no dramas. So and I amalgamated all of my everything I had. So I poured all of my ash lye that I had into it. I also poured 4 litres of soft water into it, and I had half a bucket of ash in there. So I've got 2 magpies there scrapping. Anyway, I've got the big bruiser, the big male, and he's not real happy about anything. So that's a full batch of 12 pH. Yeah, it came up this purple colour, 12, dark purple. So yeah, it's 12, and I eliminated as much of the charcoal. There was a little bit of charcoal debris. I've scooped it off completely. There should be no charcoal on this at all, virtually none at all in it. I am going to let this cool down overnight, and then I'm going to pull it out and put it in my mason jars. I should have about 4 litres of it, so I'll probably have to fill 3 of my mason jars up, and then that'll be it. Also soaked a few cotton balls up, and I've been drying them in the oven for a while. I'm not real excited about cotton balls. Jason keeps saying try cotton balls, try cotton balls, try cotton balls. Even if they work, which I'm going to try now, I don't see the point in them. Like, they take a spark, okay, fair enough. But cotton balls and Vaseline work really well for ferro rods. Punkwood and ash lye work for Flint and Steel. Charred punkwood works for Flint and Steel. I'm just not going to use ash lye cotton wool balls. Like, okay. Yep. There you go. Ash lye cotton wool balls. Success. No dramas. They work. So you can get them to work, no dramas, in ash, 12 pH ash lye. Took a spark within 3 strikes. but they're burning up very quick. So you can get them to work, no problems. But another one, they are the yellow colour of my strong solution. It's just not hitting it on the right spot. There we go. Ashlar cotton balls seem to work really well. I couldn't get the other cotton to work at all. Yeah, so they're viable. That's not a drama, but I just don't see the point in them. Like, honestly, as far as cotton wool balls go, I'm not sure. I know that sounds a bit negative, but I don't know. If you want to do that, obviously 12 pH is the way to go. If you've got a strong solution of ash lye, you can get them to work, not a drama. That was only soaked for a day and a half. So what, 24, yeah, probably 36 hours maybe. And then that actually went down into the bottom. They fell down into the bottom of and they were laying in the muck in the bottom of it. They did take on the yellow solution, like the yellow colour. And they're working well, no dramas. But I don't think I'd ever use them. I'll just use my punk wood. I really like the idea of punk wood. For me, that is the go for it. And now that I've got a full batch of 12 pH and several litres of it, yeah, works really well. I could probably re-soak those other cotton pads that I had no success with and get them to work really well in the stronger solution. I did note that they didn't take as long to dry out. It only took about 4 hours in the oven to dry out. So they were really easy to dry out. They're a quick, simple solution, but they do burn up very quick. So, you know, like, you probably have to use 2 or 3 of them to get a tinder bundle going. If that's something you want to do, yeah, you can get them to do. I've replicated Jason's findings with that now. Like, this is a third one. Let's just see. The third one works. Just to be sure, because 2's still anecdotal. I suppose 3 is too, but it's starting to get really... I'm going to have to take it on the 72 inch. It's getting ridges in it. I've been striking on it so often that I've got ridges in it, in my striker. There we go. That's going. Yeah, so they're viable. I'm going to have to take that over to Andrew's and get the ridges out. It's got ridges in in the striker. So the cotton wool balls work really well. I'll worn that down a bit. Fair bit of striking's been done on that one. That's my favourite striker. Yeah, so if you want to do cotton wool balls, go for it. They seem to work in a 12 pH solution really well, and I wanted to report on that. Yeah, I said last time, there's a bit of steam coming off that, it's just still hot, that it was yellow, and it looks like it's yellow still, but then I poured it out and it was clear. So I don't want to report on what colour that is, because it's deceptive in that, well, when it goes into that into the container. Until you pour it out, you don't really, and then let it settle, you don't really know what colour it is. I just put that on just so that just in case the lid, you don't want 12 pH alkaline solutions spilling. Yeah, so I just wanted to report on that, just to make sure that just to test that, because Jason was pushing for these to see if I could get them to work and to replicate his findings, so I can get them to work. Punkwood works really well in 12 pH as long as you soak them for 36 hours and then dry them out. Yeah. So Ashley, I am very positive about it, as long as you get your solution working well and take the time to work it out and get up into the 12s. So get a strong, I've got a kookaburra now sitting here looking to be fed. Yeah, just take your time and work out so you eliminate all your charcoal, get it up to a 12 pH batch, and then go from there. Because the weaker ones, that's where I was having my troubles. I was working with a weak batch, and I hadn't really worked out how to do a strong batch first. And I think it's the strong alkaline batches that are the best, and that's where I was getting the frustration from. So once I got into the 12s, that's when I started getting a better result, and everything started working when I got a 12 pH batch. So yeah. But any fires I do now, I will probably keep some ash, but I won't be trying to keep as much as on hand as I have been, because yeah, I just don't need the ash now. And my big fire pit, it chews through the wood. If you want to feed it, it'll just keep eating wood. So yeah, I have to work out how not to use as much wood, because it just is unsustainable. So yeah, but that's interesting. Yeah, I'll have a think about it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's just another tinder. But with that being said, I don't know. I much prefer, like, I was thinking about doing bull rushes again in a 12 pH. But my nitrated ones work so well, and I've got my solution down right now with 1 teaspoon, and it works so well. I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, see, I just don't know. I just don't really know the point of them, really, for me. This is the thing. It's all just personally. It's for me. Take it on board as, you have to work these things out for yourself, you know. You just do it for yourself, not for anybody else. So do whatever you want to do, not, and take all the information I'm giving you as, take it on board and then do for what you want to do. So that's the thing. Ashlar cotton wool balls probably aren't for me, but I'm glad I tried it just to show that it can be done. Punkwood is my thing for ashlar, and I wanted to be able to do ashlar just as an experiment. So yeah, so that is the big takeaway. So yeah, and that if you get anything from the ashlar experiments that I've done, is it's just an experiment and just have fun with it, and that's what I've done. So I've enjoyed the journey and just doing it. So yeah, and I'm having fun doing it. This is what I like. I enjoy doing. So I do this as my pastime. So So yeah. Anyway, that's ashlar up to current state of affairs of my ashlar journey. So yeah, big batch of 12 pH. Just saw the testing, and ashlar cotton balls. So yeah, they seem to work like a champ. A couple of strikes, get them going without even trying. They're actually easier to get going than punkwood. So yeah, I did try. I pulled that debris out, but it was a debacle. Yeah, I don't like debris at all. Even in the 12 pH, it does take a spark, but it's so crumbly and everything. Yeah, not worth the time for my effort. For me, the debris is not. I even clumped it up. The only time I'd use debris is if I'd use it for solar. So yeah, debris is not my cup of tea at all. So yeah, I don't use debris at all. Now I'm only using chunks of punkwood. So yeah, that's one thing I wanted to mention too. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching.